I've just stopped to take a shot of this. There obviously used to be a waterfall there. There's like a big cliff and it's got just a little stream trickling over. We can see at one time it must have been a quite spectacular cascade.
All waterfalls all going down.
Colin's saying there's all waterfalls going down. I don't think you'd be able to hear him on here. If you look down, you can see where there was a channel, a narrow channel, so the water would have shot down there at some speed, and then we're on a bridge. We'll see what it would have been on the other side. Oh god, that's a drop. Oh wow. There we are. That's what's on the other side. A channel with lots of different level waterfalls. That would have been spectacular. But there are hopes to fully restore it. So we'll have to keep an eye on this place. Okay, here's Colin's big moment of acting. He's eating his sandwich. So I'm filming. We've come to the bottom of where that cascade starts. You can see there's just a little trickle of water, but it's actually rained loads and loads. So we think maybe that there's some kind of sluice gate or something controlling the flow, which is switched off at the moment. It's really muddy, and down in the bottom there's just a few rocks and mud. There's no pool at all. I'm going to see if I can negotiate my way over the mud. It's horrible. Oh, and there's the little channel where the water would have gone. They'd have to dredge this by the looks of it. Oh, that's cool. There's a little channel. It doesn't show up brilliantly on the camera. It goes all the way down and under that bridge and out the other side. Oh, I love these little cliffs. The trees are growing right out of them. I think this would be my dream estate. Yet another one on the list if I was loaded. You see these rocks? Look how those trees are hanging on the top with the roots. I don't want to stand too close. We think maybe this would have been a quarry. I think there was a quarry on part of the estate, because they would have had to have something like that to build the mansion. I'll see if I can take a picture of the notice board later, because there was a photo of the mansion and it had pillars and all these ladies in crinoline dresses. And we've been following what was the old carriageway. I'm not surprised the ladies couldn't walk. I actually tried on the frame for crinolines, just the hoops, without the dress, and it was one of the most uncomfortable clothes I've ever tried. You couldn't sit down and it swung around like it had a mind of its own, and that was just putting the hoops on over my jeans. I can't imagine how the ladies would have managed to do anything whatsoever. Look at that tree. But it was fun to try it on, just to see how things would have been. This is kind of like a hidden area. If I had this, I'd make maybe a secret garden or a picnic area. I thought there might be some caves. It's quite flooded in the bottom. This is taking us ages because I kind of can't resist exploring every little place. It's obviously been dug out. It's man-made, you can see by the square shape of the quarry, which I think it must be. The trees are actually joining over the top, so it's kind of like being inside a tree cave. I really like that. It's flooded in the bottom, it looks quite peaty. Right, I'm going to catch up with Colin. We've got Casey, his grandson, with us today as well. He's been on a few of our explores. I think he kind of gets fed up with me filming after a while, although he's taking lots of pictures. Okay, you can see what Colin showed you is the old gate. So that would have been one of the entrances, I guess, to the estate. And I just spotted this little tiny piece of wall, and when we had a look, we could see there's a load of masonry, so we thought we'd better film it. There's a whole pillar there, and there's a piece of it further across, which is all covered in moss. That looks like maybe it would have been the original fence behind as well. That's lovely. You can see the hole in the middle where the metal would have gone up to hold the pillars together, so it must have been quite high. There's pretty much nothing left of this. There's a brick with an interesting marking on it. And what here looks like there's brambles here. Do you reckon this one, the brambles are in my way? Ouch, can't move it. That looks to me like it would have been a door frame or window frame because of the way it's carved, and there's another piece of it here. There's a piece of metal bolt which would have bolted it to something. It looks to me like maybe a door. All there is kind of a little bit of brick wall that we can see from the path, and I guess the foundations. So it must have been a lodge. I still don't know what the other house was, but lodges are usually kind of small, and quite often they're like little replicas of the main house, and that did have pillars on it, so I'm thinking it's probably the lodge. There's really not much to see of this one. There's concrete. It's pretty more modern. Bit of concrete. There's some steps there. Steps disappearing up into the woods. It's impassable. That must have been the way in. Yeah, just a little bit left. It's still interesting to have a look. Let's see if we can find some pictures. I just got to look for pictures on it online. Just for fun, we found a bamboo tunnel. There's a massive collection of bamboo here. We found a notice board that said they actually harvested it from here to feed the pandas in London Zoo many, many years ago when they couldn't find enough food for them. This is fun. It comes out by this river. There's all bamboo over the other side. There's loads of different types of it. Looks here like there would have been a stream or something, another drainage. Yeah, drainage there running into the river. We're just following this winding path all the way around. We've got not a lot of idea where it goes, but it's going back in the right direction. And we're just going to see where it takes us. If we come across any more ruins or anything. Oh, it's pretty. I'll just make sure I don't fall in. Oh, there's a pipe there. I wonder where that went. Oh, there's something here. A well? Oh, this must have been a well. That's cool. You can see there, not much of it left, but it looks like there was a little channel and like what would have been a well, and then that pipe leading from it. And here's some other people following the path. There's so many pathways, we can't decide which way to go. Casey's going across this really weird kind of narrow bridge, and we can't decide whether to go over it, but it looks like there's a bit of an island and a path under another bridge. You can see there's some guy walking across another bridge in the background, and we can't make our minds up whether to stay on this side of the river and then come back another day and do the other side. Or will it just stay here? You can see it's been eroded over there a bit. Which way do you want to go? That way, right. We're going to go across the weird bridge. There's a viewpoint or something there. We're going to go across this weird kind of bridge. It looks a bit slippery. Oh, well, it's kind of strange. Oh, this end's a bit more fixed up. Ugh. There's some steps leading up there. It's like a maze of pathways. We just bumped into a couple more people who asked us if we knew the way, and they were doing the same as us, just randomly walking and seeing what they could find. Well, here's a sturdier metal bridge. If we're going to go underneath. I don't know if we're on an island or not. Nice sound of the water. Looks like it's been rebuilt at one time. It's kind of fun anyway. It's very boggy. That's really lovely. Found a way down to the bridge. I can't see to the other side. That's quite long. It's more of a tunnel. That's cool. That must go under the road. There's a pipe that goes all the way alongside. I'm not sure which this river is. That's cool. I hope you've enjoyed joining us on this walk today. So thank you for watching. Bye.